Ska. Fine. Ska. Skyla.
Polka. Cutest little puppy in the world. Grr. She's vicious. She is too. She's lucky. Everyone's lucky she has that toy in her mouth right now. Oh my.
Awesome.
How is everybody doing? Ron Watson, Positive Vibe, host of DiscDogger Weekly, and host of DiscDog.Live. DiscDog.Live. How is it going? It's Saturday night. Incredible Dog Challenge went down today. Congrats to D. I did see Andrew's round. I didn't see everyone's round. D, Andrea, then Andrew. 1, 2, 3 at the Incredible Dog Challenge. So that was cool. But I don't really have anything planned for the most part. I'm just trying to get a couple of things onto the program. I'm gonna have a patrons close, a little wave coming at you of the patrons. It's called foreshadowing. I learned about it on YouTube when I was learning about video production. But yeah, I have a couple of pieces. If anyone's here, we can, Sydney, I don't know what you got going on. You got Jam and a Flash going on, right? Maybe I could dig something up on Jam and a Flash, throw something up, and then go through some Jam and a Flash. Talk about some of the intricacies of it. But if anybody else is here, so far I've only seen Sydney. We have a few other people here. Polka. All right. Any requests? Any topic? Handling discs, that's a good one. So, are you talking about a flag and flash over, or are you talking about, hang on, I'll throw this up here. We'll talk about this. Are you talking about a flag and flash over, or are you talking about like the next trick, like trick then trick? Oh yeah, the flag and flash. Yeah, do some cookie work and only pay her for the off. Don't pay her while she's up there at all. Pay her for the off. and then she has to get off on cue in order to get her cookie. She'll stall. Stall is one of the behaviors we teach or I teach rather seriously. Or sincerely, maybe a better word. I'm not very serious about it, but yeah, yep. Yep. You would just want to go back, work some cookies, put some value up there if you got to get her up there, right? Just get her to stay up there. And then take that and turn it into up, stall, off, before you pay, off, right? And then pay, and then make a cued off the requisite for getting paid or for the next trick. You could do that on a pedestal as well. That would be a good idea to do on a pedestal. That's a great place to do it. Super cool. Yeah, that flag and flash over. I'm so bummed. I would totally be using the shit out of that. I would totally be using the shit out of that if it weren't for I dumped Epi on his head at the Incredible Dog Challenge in Huntington Beach on like sod on top of concrete. I just dumped him right into the freaking dirt, man, right on his head on a flag and flash over. He hates the trick now. It's so sad. Yep, climb is a great place to work on that. And I would just make the stall up on the climb hot, make it exciting, and then I would only pay for my off cue, and then I would transfer that to the stall. Good luck. We shouldn't be on the showstopper cam anymore. I'm super bummed though. The showstopper cam doesn't have, there's no audio right now, right? There's no music. Every time something happens like that, it makes me laugh. Every time something happens like that, I'm gonna, Jessica, what's up? I want to go off like Bill O'Reilly, right? What do you mean? What do you mean there's no sound on my showstopper screen? What do you mean? What do you mean? Give me one sec. I think I'm gonna fix that. I think. Add to scene. Oh no, not this scene. I don't want it on this scene. I have to. Alright, hang on. Here we go. Let me make sure this is add to scene. Alright, and now it shouldn't be on the webcam. Whoa. So is it still on the webcam? It is. So how do I turn that off? I don't want it on the webcam. This is why we're here without a plan. Anybody here, you know what? I'm gonna play Bill O'Reilly losing his shit. That's what I'm gonna play. It's gonna be amazing. So funny. There's bad language in this. It's not good language. Epi would not approve. This is not sanctioned language. But this is what I feel like when I have trouble with my...
That's tomorrow. And that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there it is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but
That's how I
I
felt
can't read
just
it.
now.
There's no words
Couple
on it.
times.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do, it's a video. Sting video.
What is...
For credits.
I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
So awesome.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow,
Yes.
and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
Yep, that's exactly how I feel when shit doesn't go right here. It's totally, I want to do that. Fucking thing sucks. Makes me laugh. So, Jessica, what's going on? Sydney, should you stop using... no, Sydney. Actually, you shouldn't. You should... Well, in the immediate meantime, yes. We're talking very short term. Get the stall hot and the off hot and make that like real nice so it's working. And then very purposefully put the flag and flash right next to the stall and alternate. Stall, boom, off, yes, bite, flag and over, boom, yes, bite, awesome, stall, boom, off, yes, bite, boom, over, yes, awesome, right? Does that make sense? I'm sure that makes sense. Right? Is that not amazing? That Bill O'Reilly. There's one of Stewie. I have one of the Family Guy spoofing it. That's amazing. I'm totally. That's going to be part of my soundboard. That and Stewie doing that. So, kind of excited. I have plans, guys. I have plans. I'm kind of doing this whole thing right now just so I can do my patrons wave of thanks and spreading of the vibe. Yeah, that's super cool, Sydney. Those are great questions. And please, anytime I'm on, chuck them out there. I'm usually drowning for things to talk about. Anyone else who's out there? Facebook user, if you go to chat.restream.io, restream.io/Facebook, that will allow you to have your avatar and name displayed because you are just Facebook user to me. I do appreciate you hanging out though. I totally do. Are you here from DiscDogger or from Positive Vibe on Facebook? Okay, so I do have some cool shit in the random features. In the random features thing. I'm the blind tosses. Maybe I'll throw that on. We'll throw that on. Oh, well, maybe we won't. Oh, there we go. Woohoo! There we go. Hey everybody, how's it going? Ron Watson, Positive Vibe, host of DiscDogger Weekly. I'd like to demonstrate some blind throws today. There's a law of resonant spins. Clockwise throws go clock. So you can see this when we go clockwise. We're going clockwise, you can see it. If I throw counterclock, you can't. Epi, here. Lie down. If you're going counterclock, you can see this, but you can't see that. I'm gonna demonstrate that on the field. I'll start out by throwing toss. Ooh, Jessica, that is a good idea. Hey, Tony, what's up? A rope link to click? I think, hang on. I think you mean HTTPS, maybe. Chat.restream.io. Maybe that'll come through. Maybe it didn't come through. I don't know. Good luck, Tony. I hope all's well. I hope all's well. So, yes, that's a good idea, Jessica. Jessica is using a pendulum to expand the dog's flank and to get the dog to commit to the through rather than committing to wrap around the individual leg as if it is some kind of constrictor prey, right? Crazy dogs. But she's trying to open up some space on her through. And she's working a through going this way. Right, hang on, let me do this. Boom. She's doing a through going this way, and then a through going that way. And paying attention to her body position and her foot position, right? And what that looks like on each side going through. And then started slowing down, so she went to working throughs with a throw behind her, which is awesome. Great idea. And you can do the same with that through out there. You can rush them, much like you rush the dog on around get out, on like setting the flank. You can do that with the through. I mean, you're just setting the flank with the through rather than the around, so you should be able to do that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Missouri's all right. I've been here before. I'm here now. I'll probably be here again. That's super cool, Tony. That's awesome. I hope, hopefully I'll do something. I should be tending to this video here. Let me resume that video. So we're talking about tosses that are visible to the dog. Blind tosses that are not visible to the dog. These first few are going to be visible to the dog, and that's what I'm painting for Halloween. We're doing the spooky jam here. That'll be super awesome. But the first two are going to be visible to the dog. Catch. So right there, Epi can totally see the disc. You can see that he can see that throw the whole way. House, catch. So here he's going counterclock. I'm throwing a side on. Yeah, I figured you'd miss that. You should probably slow down a little bit. Okay, catch. Backhands go out to the, yes, good man. House, catch. Right. So when the dog is going from left to right, you're going to make a backhand. When the dog is going from right to left, you're going to make a sidearm. Good look at that. Split. Right? Here comes a blind toss. Well, I'll get him set out front. Mackay, catch. So this blind toss, he can't see it. I'll hold it right there. He can't see that. And it's possible to make that throw it's possible to make that throw invisible to the dog the whole time it's in the air. It's entirely possible to do that. I've done it with people. Like, so what's going to happen is he's going to choose a poor. He's going to guess poorly as to where it is, and then he's going to have to shift gears and make a super canine catch here. Watch this. Boom, and he turns off to the left real sharply. And this is the one that dogs see all the time, and this is the one that new handlers should completely avoid. This right here is what ought to make all new handlers want to learn about flat work. This right here. So the handler turns to make the backhand, and the dog completely can't see the disc. The dog should be able to see the disc when the handler releases, and he can see it now. But that's not the point. The point is it was hidden. And he can't see it. And if he can't see it, he can't make a good decision about how fast he's going to approach. I also can't see him. Right? I can't deliver a good throw to where he is going to be. Right? Oh, that's funny. I can't make a good throw to where he is going to be because I have to turn away from him. So it's blind for me, blind for the dog. Or it could just be blind for one of us. Don't make blind tosses unless you really want to. Yeah, I love the Halloween setup too, Ace of Hogan, and that same design. I hate to tip my hat, but you know, there's only a handful of us here watching. Not a bunch of people are going to watch the show yet. I'm just trying to get all of our stuff together, figure out how this works, and in a little while we'll start firing a little more seriously with better production value. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I'm gonna do that same design here in Pacific. So super awesome. I needed a morale boost, Ace of Hogan. You're here. Woohoo. All right, so let me see. I got this Epi Beckham move. It isn't that cool. The polka hoop, some climb work. Oh, Sydney, what was wait, we had Flag and Flash, Jessica through and Pendulum. What was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? Awesome. Get him out and about. Take him on a walk. Take him on a walk. More important than Frisbee. Way more important than Frisbee. Woo! And Ace of Hogan, what you're going to do with that is you're just going to put your desired drop cue in front of the next one coming, right? Drop, next one coming. Drop, bite, next one coming. Get it, right? That kind of thing. You can also find that when you are working him and you switch sides that he'll drop. If it's a reliable dropping point, just put your verbal right in front of it and let the physical cues that he's naturally taken in the past and that he is likely to take, let them work for you. Let them work for you. Because you don't want drop willy-nilly. So first thing we do, we free shape and capture. free shape and capture. Then we predict and cue. Then we up the ante and use it. Then we purpose use it, or use it to purpose, I guess is what we should say. We purpose it. There we go. That's it. That's good. I don't have any language for that. So we free shape and capture, predict and cue, and then we purpose it. That's the idea behind cueing. So, awesome. Super exciting. I'm just going to put this up here like it's a slideshow of awesome for Ace of Hogan and her puppy. So took him out today. He did really good. Lots of petting in different places. That's awesome. Should I do any other exercises other than rollers? Obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Bridging the take. That's awesome. Bite work. Short throws into the wind, pedestal work, backing up, targeting, hand targeting, object targeting, target stick. That's friggin' awesome. Target stick, super fantastic. Shit ton of stuff you can be doing with your puppy. Yeah, well, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Right? You don't want to only reward him with rollers, right? You don't want to only reward him with rollers, and you can do a bite. Oh, you dick! Don't do that. I should have let the busted cam work on that. Hang on, that should be. Why is the phone not on? Come on. See, maybe it'll turn on. Should turn on. Go phone. You can do it. You can do it. No, can't. A busted cam of a dog eating knowledge. It's the good thing about Mango. He only eats knowledge. He only eats knowledge. Oh, it's a balancing act, Jessica. There's like a bunch of shit going down here, and oh, that's sad, Sydney. I hope to redefine that. I hope to redefine that. I've had a couple that didn't have huge snafus. But that's, again, why I'm here, and that's why... no, didn't eat the camera. He ate the notebook. Yes, Mango eats knowledge. That's what he does. That's how he's learned everything he knows. His extensive repertoire of being naughty. Right, Mango? Yeah. He's a super cool guy. Super cool guy. He's gonna, I'm pretty sure he's gonna go live on a pot farm in Michigan. A friend of April's wants a dog, and he's friggin' perfect. Yeah, he wasn't framed. He framed Epi a couple weeks ago. He ate knowledge a few weeks ago on a live stream. And I turned around and Epi was laying there eating the notebook. And I was like, what the fuck, Epi? Come on. And it was super funny, man. I busted Epi, and then, oh, what's his name? Ken Scarnegie. He told me, he was like, no, dude, it was the brown dog. I was like, no way. And then I saw it. Okay, you got to go do dog stuff. That's enough. I'm getting mauled here. He's excited. Go do dog stuff. Awesome, awesome. So, yeah, Epi is D-O-G. D-O-G. He can't be, though. He's a newcomer. He's like the youngster trying to the young A-lister trying to stay A-list, right? That's what Epi's MO is. Questioning whether he can continue to sell out for the fame and fortune. Super awesome. So let's see, what else do we got? I got this. I got the super cool staker set point thing. You guys should check this out. I really dig this. Let me show this. This is cool. Okay, so I want to. We picked up this move. Yes, Epi, don't shit in the field. Ep. All right, come on, handsome. So I'm gonna go. Rule number one, Epi:
don't
shit on the field.
Upside down staker. I think I can set 3 strides from right where I'm at. Now get out. Catch. Yes, good man. That's awesome. Ow.
So, and what I'm trying to do here, I'm trying to do something very simple, which is to create a set point drill. I'm trying to create, so I send the dog around, and from here, can I mirror this, or is it mirrored? I want it proper. It is mirrored. Awesome. I send the dog around, right? 1 stride, 2 stride, 3 stride, leap. As if it were an agility set point drill, right? Like an agility where we're going over a jump, where we just have to navigate 1 to 3 strides before the leap. And so what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to get that type of precision and accuracy with an upside down throw on the flank, and it's pretty sweet, man.
Yes, round, get out.
It's pretty sweet.
Yes, good man. House, round, get out. Yes, good
like,
man.
And you can
awesome.
see that when he
Come on,
kind of
handsome.
ran and then broke
House,
down.
around here.
But what we're going to start to see
Oh, look at him.
is
Good man.
him
House,
really slow
around, get out.
down.
Yes.
There,
good
1,
man.
2, 3, leap. I think this is where it really starts to come
Round it
together
out.
here. His pace,
Yes, good man. Come on, Epi, don't get creative. Don't do that.
and the
Ouch.
intent of
Round
what
it
we've
out.
got going on changes here.
Yeah, good man.
And it might be
Round
here.
here. Yes. Oh, good try.
Yeah, I
Good try.
think actually that was
Yeah,
the
I kind of
one.
like that. That upside down thing going there, I think, is solid.
But what
So
I'm
each
what I'm
time,
trying to
like,
get.
I know he's not a huge leaper, but he's not a big dog, right? But he puts a nice, pretty leap on everything, and that's a good. I think that's solid. Round, get out.
Shooting for 3 strides
Yes,
right
good
there.
man.
That right there.
Ouch.
Over and over. That's all I want to do.
Get out.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yes,
that was a little
good
too
man.
far. I think I get a
Here's
couple
the test.
in here.
Ouch.
Oh no, I
Round, get
got
out.
to test it, of course. So the test would be
Yes,
a
good
right
man.
side up
Ouch.
disc that's out in
Catch.
front of the dog.
Yes, good man.
But, like,
So,
that was-
you check that out.
The whole pace of his play is
Ouch.
entirely
Round, get
throttled down at this point in time.
Catch. Yes.
Like
good
he's
man.
playing with me right
Ouch.
here.
Round,
He
get
is
out. So toss him out there. Yes, good man. Ouch.
making a couple strides. Derpa, derpa, derp, boom.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, look at
that was
that.
pretty, Epi. That was pretty.
We had one that was 10 inches off the ground and he leapt for it anyway, right? Good man. But I'm pretty excited about that. Funny. It's not supposed to be attached to this scene. I'm pretty excited about it as a tool for leaping and for connected play and for flanking. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty valuable. So you should do that, Sydney. You should do that in your through and twist. Put that in your through and twist and smoke it, Sydney. Right? Or Jessica. Whoever's doing the through and twist, it is Jessica, isn't it? Yeah. Put that in your through and twist and smoke it. That'll totally work. Be a nice looking move from there, actually. You guys heard it first. Yep. And do you agree? It'll be a nice looking move from there. You send the dog. You're the dog coming from that way, right? Send the dog through and just boom, right there. Bang. Big leap. Your big freaking poofy, bouncy Aussie dog. Wham! 5 feet in the air. That'd be badass. And you could do it every time. And you could. So what I think that is going to accomplish, there are two things that flex in the upside down throw. Yeah, but he is an Aussie and he's bouncy. He is an Aussie and he's bouncy. He's definitely got that big bounce, if I recall correctly. Like sproing stuff, like get up in the air. But the yeah, totally, right? So that movement right there, that upside down thing, the disc. So my tobacco. So the disc, it when it's upside down, it starts here and the dog is chasing it. And they want to go this way. They think the disc is going to go this way. So they chase it and they over pursue. And then this disc, because it's upside down, it turns. And the dog is over here and the dog's like, what the fuck happened there? And so that swerve of the disc, that swerve makes the dog pay attention. And you can deliver that swerve to the dog like 3 to 4 strides from you with the intent to leap. You can actually control the intent of the dog to leap for it. It's really nice. And it's straight up, I think, it's set point drill. Right? And you can do it from the through in both directions. And that would totally give you the space you're looking for. And I think you'd dig the move. Okay. Easy, Ace of Hogan. Thank you. So, what do you think we should hit on? If that happens, if anyone will ever stop the rain. They're never going to stop the rain, Jessica. Never going to stop the rain. It'll stop someday. Tiki leaping, yeah, we can do this. It's freaking nerdy anyway, so we'll do this. We'll do this one. Check this out, guys. Okay, Ace of Hogan, shoot.
Yes, top. Man, Karam. Good cat. cat stuff? Oh yeah. This is called making the play. We're gonna make the play. You ready? Ready? Makai, get out.
Yeah, drought to flooding,
Yes.
of course.
Ouse. Yes. Yes, good girl. Ouse. Makai, get out. Yes, ouse, catch.
So watch
Yes,
how
good girl. Ouse.
her
Makai, get out.
stride and her intent
Yes,
changes
ouse.
throughout this session.
Yes.
You can see that
Yes,
she's
good
like
girl.
real
That's
low,
awesome.
kind of
We're gonna do one more.
slinky and fast.
Yes.
And what's going to happen is she's going to,
Good.
right after
Little
this
aggressive.
one,
Ouse. We're gonna bump it up. Kick it up a notch.
she's going to slow down.
Ouse, catch. Yes, good girl. Ouse.
And the
Makai, get
subsequent ones, I think from here on,
Yes,
there,
ouse,
we're 1, 2,
catch.
3,
out. Yes,
right? You can
good
actually
girl.
see her
Awesome.
throttling
Good dog
down,
stuff.
throwing her ass to the
QED.
side.
QED. That means it has been demonstrated.
So
Good job, son. Good job, son.
those things,
Show some love for Positive Vibe on Patreon.
those things start to happen when you start to try to do them, right? So that get out drill with the upside down disc, essentially same thing we were doing with Tiki. But I wanted to kind of show you how that that interception worked as well for that leaping, because you can work right from that set point, 1, 2, 3, leap, right? Dog catches out, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5, zigzag style, then leap. And you can just have beautiful leaping on every catch and try and do that like as an exercise or as your method of operation in your play, that kind of thing. Yeah, and for sure that kind of play can make even a Malinois slow down. Yes. Yes. Dog can't go if you don't throw. Right? And once you're doing flat work, the dog is stalking. And then we can place the target where we want, and we can set up the angles to get a nice, slow, thoughtful approach. Yeah, so you're going to want to definitely check out, I'm pretty sure you have access to the Shaping a Leaping Catch ebook in the patrons group on positivevibe.com, on pvibe.com. There's a whole kind of, I think it's fucking 13,000 words or 30,000 words on it. Like it's almost like a 100-page ebook, if I recall, on the mechanics of the leaping catch. It's pretty cool, but you should have access to it. But setting the dog get out, and again doing it with that upside down throw, you should definitely, Jessica, give that a shot with all of your dogs and report in class. That would be terrific, because I'm really digging it. It's really nice. All right, what else do we got? Like I said, I don't have anything prepared. I just came here to do one thing, and that was to launch our patrons production credit. Everybody who Patreon at a vice director level or higher gets production credits, and I can't. They get mentioned in the book, credited, but that's not the right word. I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, I want to launch that and see where it's going to work in my closing. And I have my my start pretty well set up, the start of the show. And I got my shtick. I think I'm good. Oh, I did not. I did not, Ace of Hogan. Hang on. Hang on. Your Border Collie puppy, this one here. All right, I'm coming to it, Jessica. Ace of Hogan. So my Border Collie puppy is already liking to play with the standard Frisbees. Should I keep playing with the pup disc or just go ahead and do the standard ones? I would mix it up between them. Depending on the dog's size, I would being able to manhandle the discs from the dog's end, I think is kind of nice. If the dog is going to be like a bigger dog, I think it's kind of nice for them to crush those little discs. I think the being forced to throw with little discs is a good thing. I think experiencing the speed differential between the little discs and the big disc, the speed differential and the performance attributes, they curve differently, they float and hover differently, right? They roll differently, I would imagine, the speed and tweakiness or whatever. There's got to be some way to describe that, but I think you know what I'm talking about. So I would probably defer to what is best size appropriate, and then I would experiment with different diameters. I think that's probably a good idea, just for the speed and like the performance and angular distinction between discs and molds of Frisbees. All right, Jessica, another issue I have with the Mal is that she doesn't look up often. She just expects it to appear in front of her. I've thrown randomly, but she just fails over and over rather than look up. So don't throw until she looks at you. Don't throw until she looks at you. Problem solved. Problem solved. Eye contact between every setup move. Don't throw until she looks at you. Make sure that the trigger, the horizontal disc, is the trigger within the flatwork compass. Call it a day. Done deal. Complete mastery over when the dog starts and stops. And that stuff you mentioned about softening up the dog's lines, you mentioned a little earlier. Do that, right? Awesome, awesome. Oh, so throw higher. So if I have a dog who has a tracking problem, I will throw upwards of 23 to 25 feet high, I would imagine. Minimum in a toss and fetch throw. I might throw 23 to 25 feet high if I could somehow swing it in a 25-yard throw, if I could somehow swing it. I want it high. Yeah, I wouldn't play a bunch of Frisbee with my puppy, Ace of Hogan. Frisbee's not what your puppy needs. Bite, drop, give. Awesome. Go do dog stuff. 30 seconds here, 60 seconds there. You know, literally does not take much. Spend your time on behaviors and learning to learn. Teach them how to target. And don't just teach them Don't just teach them to touch some shit with their nose. Teach them how to target an object, how to target a hand, how to figure out which object to target. Do a light switch, maybe do something cool. You know, teach them how to learn. It's really important. How to learn and how to chain behaviors. Setup moves, pedestal work, stall, gap jumping, pedestal to pedestal, couch to ottoman. Woo, super exciting. Holy cow. That kind of stuff. Frisbee is not the important thing. I teach, yeah, I mean, if I don't get a retrieve with the disc immediately with a dog, like immediately, right? Like if it doesn't happen as soon as I do it, I get a retrieve with a different toy, with a tug or a couple of stuffed balls, something like that. Yep. But most of the time I get it with a disc, just through regrab. Those are awesome. Yep. Yeah, check out our Right on Target, episode 2, season 2, episode 2 of the P-Vibe Life, or Positive Vibe. I don't know what it was called back then. Pretty good episode, actually. There's a pretty good piece with Epi. Do I have it? Hang on. I think I do. Oh, tagging the field. Do I have the targeting one? Oh, come on, that would be cool. So topical. Multiple foundation. Come on, Ron. That would have been amazing. I do have it. I just had it. Multiple foundation. Fixing a copy of tracking stance shift. Oh. All right, I'm gonna make it happen anyway. I'm gonna make it happen. Let me see if it's in here. This is cool. We hit on this the other day. Watch that for a sec. I didn't mean to play it, but it's pretty cool.
Those three skills essentially are three large behavior chains. And I'd like to go through this in order to show you guys what
All right, enough of that boring theory shit.
5 objects down.
Enough of that boring theory shit. Let's watch it.
Not right now. I will share the video. Yeah, well.
So Ace of Hogan, what I'm talking about, like with targeting, you want to do more than just like teach them to target an object. I think one of the most important things with the targeting behavior is object discrimination. This versus that, the right one, the correct one, the one that we want to work with. That I think is a really cool. It's a really cool concept, and it's very, very useful.
Here's
So,
a different Sunday. You have a bunch of people
Epi
who are
here.
capturing experts.
Epi here is. I'm going to throw out 5 objects. There are people. We're on an audio call, and we're imagining. The people who are on here know the drill. They know what's happening essentially. They're dog trainers, and so they can follow the markers. But there's a newbie in here, and I'm kind of explaining how shit goes down. But I'm gonna throw these down, and then I'm gonna ask them to pick one. And so Epi has been taught how to target objects and how to discriminate objects through like a multiple targeting process. And so what's going to happen? We're going to pick one, and I'm gonna shape Epi into retrieving it. This is actually one of my favorite training sessions of all. I love doing it. It's just a terrific experience.
I just need you to be able to call your object so that I don't miss him going to the object beforehand. You know what I mean? Because like if he goes and hits it, he probably won't hit it again right away. And now I have the big bottle. Who wants to be the big bottle?
So no kidding there, by the way. If Epi walks over one of these and I don't mark it, it'll be a really long time. We'll probably have to reset before he goes back to it. He'll write it off as if it like doesn't exist. Because he gave me, he was like, hey dude, is it this one? And I said no. And so he's like, well fuck, it ain't that one. I'm not going back there. And that's awesome, but it's pain in the ass too.
All right.
It's total pain in the ass too.
And they're laid out right in front of me in an arc. Easy, Cheetah. You ready? Okay, so who wants to go first? Pick an object.
So they pick the brush.
Okay, Epi, let's do it.
And I just
Yes.
filmed this
Can't
as
reach
like backup.
Yes, good man. I can't reach it. Yes, good man. Mine. Awesome. Okay, who's next?
And so,
All right, Epi.
I don't know which one it is. I didn't do a good job of
So
narrating.
he's strolling. He's stepped over the wire cutters. Walked by the kettlebell.
So at this point in time, you can see him questioning, is it this, is it that, is it this?
He's trying to pick up.
I
the
think
wire
it's that.
cutters,
I
but
don't
he
know.
hasn't
Where
gotten
is
them
it? I don't know.
John-
Is it that?
Yes. Can't reach it.
Oh, it's that.
Yes.
Wham.
Can't reach it. Yes, good man. All right, who's next? Wire cutters. Let's do it, Epi.
And so this
Yes.
is
Can't
this
reach
is
it.
this this is
Yes.
actually this year.
So can't reach it.
This is like March of this
Yes,
year.
good man. Wow, that's great. All right, Epi. Who's next? All right, Epi. Let's do it. Yes. Can't reach it.
So and
Yes,
he's
good man.
got
What? You gotta get
that's
it.
a 10
Yes,
pound
mine.
kettlebell.
Awesome.
Go,
Great
Epi.
work. Okay, I can't. Oh.
Yeah,
You
I
just
do
got
this
the
with
one left.
puppies.
And you know what, Epi, I can't reach it.
I mean, not
No
this,
problem, he might look for something he wants to pick up.
but the
Yes.
foundation for this, yeah.
I know it's really big. You can get it. You can get it. No, that's not what we were looking for.
How about I get this thing that's super easy that I get all the time. Watch how proud he is when he picks this up by the hook. Watch.
Yes.
Look at him.
Awesome. Oops, I
He's
can't
like
reach
all
it.
proud.
Yes.
Cracks me up.
Don't work. Go work. Great job. Awesome. Go do dog stuff.
But yeah, so like so targeting is more than just ooh, I don't want to do that. I want to do this actually because oh, it's got music now too. But that's okay. It's time for us to bump up with some music. Targeting doesn't have to be lame, touch the friggin' object, right? As a matter of fact, touching the object isn't the point of targeting. Identifying which object to touch, really big part of targeting. You know what I mean? And everybody isolates it and, has the dog touch this thing. and takes everything about what thing we're touching and then puts it way over there, and the dog touches it, and then, oh, my dog of course knows targeting, right? But does it know this black thing versus this black thing, right? Or this black thing versus this black thing, right? We can throw all three of these out there. Epi'd target him. He would totally target him. He would bring him back. But I don't trust him because he might put a... This is super old. This is a Sony remote from like 1996. And it works with the camera here. Right? With this modern camera. It's amazing. It's super cool. But targeting, the cool thing about targeting is object discrimination. The cool thing about hand targeting is movement and control of the head. Has not much to do with them touching your hand. It has to do with where you put your hand and what you can get them to do by putting your hand in various places. Those things, yeah, it is. It's awesome. Yep. RMT 811. Look it up. Look it up. Antique spec people. I was super surprised. I was looking for mine. One of my production assistants. Do we have? Oh, God damn it! God damn it! The Epiphone is not showing Epi. It's not okay. I'm all disjointed now. Oh, did it come on? No. That would have been cool. I'm going to turn on the music again, which isn't supposed to be on this scene, and I don't know how to turn it off this scene. I don't know what I was talking about. Anybody have anything they want to talk about? Anyone? Anyone have a climb? Anyone work on climb tables? Do some cool shit on climb tables. So, yeah, I think I'm going to play. 2's not enough, Jess. You have to have 4. You have to have 4. It's a magic number. Facebook user has them. So I'm gonna play a few videos with climb tables in them. Ooh, can I get in online? Yeah, well, you know what? Everybody's too poor for 4 until they have 4. And then you have to have it. It's just like, right? And I don't know how many dogs you're working. I know you're working at least 2, but yeah, the more dogs you work, the more beneficial the whatchamacallit gets. The climb tables, the 2 towers. Online option for the raffle. That is awesome. Yeah, you don't. Well, you get 1, but 1 doesn't really do much. I use PlaySport is awesome. I like our setup in Kingston, man. We had a bunch of so Kingston was this old city. It was the former capital of New York, Kingstown, and people threw away amazing furniture, man. Like it was really old 1700s town, and so you know they were pretty snobbish, I think, on what they thought was cool. Although we had a couple of really awesome secondhand furniture stores that had amazing shit. But anyway, we'd pick up end tables and look for like 70s one, like Art Deco deals, 60s and 70s, well-made furniture. And that was super cool. And then I'd throw a piece of carpet on top of them, and those would be my pedestals. The climbs are just nice when you have a bunch of dogs, space is limited, and when you want to do something real formulaic, something like real structured, you can use the climb tables in a very structured manner, which is pretty awesome. And the reason I say you need 4 is because you need 2 towers of them. You have to have 2 towers that you can work from. Yeah, for real. For real. We had some great furniture. Most of our shit that we have for our whole time has been cast off. You get a good eye for that stuff, right? You realize it isn't cheap-ass IKEA furniture sitting out there. That's like a real piece of furniture, man. April, you need to stop. But yeah, let me throw up this climb video, and I'll pull up a couple of other climb videos, and we'll just hit on collection, trajectory, blah blah blah, for a few, and then I'll close out the show. Cool. And if anybody has any questions, hit me up. Thank a patron for the show tonight. Wouldn't be doing it without our patrons. So here we go. Let's check out some just funning around climb work.
Whoop. Yes, good man. Up. Yes, good man. Up. Spot. Good. Oops. Spot.
I'll come to Tennessee, Jess. There's a bunch of shit going on in Tennessee. See about doing something.
Wait. Yes, good man. Awesome. Hoop. Yes. Oh, that's crazy, huh?
It was a savage move. He was not fucking around at all.
Yes, good.
I like the one where he went for it. But he's got to land, right?
Yes.
That's the whole idea here, is that we're setting up a localized landing, and then this hoop shit that I'm doing is forcing him to choose, or is removing his choice of how to get there.
Stall. Yes. Off. Yes. Good man.
We're just fucking around. I need to find what I'm looking for. And I set up this video so I could find.
Stall. Whoa. That was tough. That was tough. That was super tough. Wait. Stall. Yes. Good man. Great. Off. Awesome. Spot.
So our clients in
Yes.
this Kwando class, we've been using
Waiting there, buddy. Wait. Stall.
we've been using the
Awesome.
climb tables for multiples and juggles, and it's really friggin' awesome.
Awesome. Good dog stuff.
So let me see. I'm gonna actually show you this. I mean, it's not. I was looking for a different one, but I'm gonna show you this one, and I'm still looking. Still looking. This is essentially all of the steps that we're looking for. But, and you know what? I disconnected a bunch of hard drives. Yep. I don't think this this is gonna happen. No. So yeah, this is gonna be a one and done thing.
Oh, get it, Epi! Whoa!
Sorry, just gonna be a tease. So he's gonna fix that because he can't make next happen until he puts it in my hand. And that is what happens with the off from your stall, Jessica, when it becomes about the off, right? Same thing will happen. Dog will be like, oh shit, dog will go like it's a flag and flash, and you'll be like sitting there in your stall still, like what? Like looking up there at invisible dog, right? Your dog will be like, oh shit, my bad, Jess. Let me jump back up there. I can't make next happen unless you tell me off. Just like Epi did at the finish there. Yeah, that's a different critter there. Riggs will stall on my back off the ground, but won't commit to the jump off the climb table to my back. It happens all the time. And making that gap jump, that's part of the leaping and climb and pedestal protocol we're working on with the DiscDog class. Jess, you know a little bit about that. You've been there a few times. The gap jumping is an important asset, I think, to the dog, confidence-wise, and conceptually, physio-conceptually. I want to write an alchemy book. I want to write a book called DiscDog Alchemy, where I can be somewhat loose with terms. Anyway, so yeah, work some gap jumping between your climb tables. Have him do a stall on your leg, do a leg stall, and then tell him off to the climb table over there. And then have him do a back stall and tell him off and hit the climb table over there. You could tell him over and flash and send him over to that climb. You could do your flag and flash thing, climb to climb. Of course, you would have to be super careful because you would have to have a dog who's going to be friggin' sensible about the climb, right? I would do it with Epi. I would definitely do vault to vault with King, right? I don't think I'd do the flag and flash with King. I think he'd fucking Hey Kool-Aid the whole apparatus. But Epi I think would be okay. But I think you see what I'm getting at. You can work some of the things that you need to work anyway within the apparatus and kind of hone in on some of the skills that are kind of intangible things, right? Do it. Be a patron. All the cool kids are doing it. I freaking love it. Makes it really easy to make content. You know, making content I want to make and not looking at analytics and metrics and not feeling like I'm getting the fucking shakedown from Facebook and Google about, you know, hey, that's a nice video you got there, you know, shame for something to happen to it. How about you cough up $20 or it never sees the light of day kind of thing. That shit gets old. Working with patrons is really cool, man. It's awesome. I'm working for 89 people, man, directly for them. So like when I put out content, even if they don't see it, right? That's okay. I'm making content for people who care about it, and I think that's awesome. So do that, Ace of Hogan. Make that happen. Become a patron. All right. Shilling is over. Shillery and grift mode complete. So let's see. Yeah, I'm super bummed I don't have my hard drives coming online. I'm probably going to pull up videos that don't have whatchamacallit associated with them. They'll be on hard drives that are not plugged in. Biggest goals when I had a puppy. Epi, what were my goals? Off switch. Chilling out. Able to be out. Not have problems with dogs. I should have probably had an affirmative criteria there. I probably should have had be good with dogs. That would have been a better goal. I think I'll change that in the future. Want to work with me, right? Like I didn't have the frisbee stuff. If the dog likes to bite, drop, and give, they'll play frisbee immediately. Done. Getting a dog that wants to bite, drop, and give, or knows how to do it, or wants to do one of them like really bad, they're fucking easy, dude. They're super easy, right? That isn't the hard part of frisbee. The hard part of frisbee is doing what you want with that dog. That's the hard part, and keeping things standard enough that the team can develop, where it's not like the dog just making a move or the handler making a throw, where the dog and handler start to become a team and they can replicate the moves over and over. That's the piece of it that's cool. And those things happen much later than puppy time, right? So they're not really on my goals list. That shit'll happen. Bomb-proof dog. Good with kids. Good with people. Wants to play with toys. All right. See you, Jess. All right. Well, listen, guys. I'm going to jet too. I'm going to find something. If anyone has a request, a topic type, I will be happy to try to oblige. I'm just kind of looking for something that might be a nice finish, and nothing's jumping out at me. But if somebody has a topic, I can most likely find it. Awesome, awesome. All right, you know what? I think we'll do the catch with curves. A little fun. All right, we'll stick with climbs. I think maybe.
Come on, bro.
Here we go.
Up. Wait.
We're gonna
Dog
meme
catch.
roll
Boom. Come on.
our way on out of
Yes.
here.
Off. Yes. Okay, so the dog catch is a duration behavior. It's a stay. Wait. Dog catch. So he should want to stay up here until I tell him off. Right? Stays, release to the release cue. Wait. Waits, release to a conditioned response, something I've taught. Stall.
It's a super important point,
Stall
guys.
is a stay, up, wait. A pup is just a generic thing that's usually going to lead to a wait. I don't really care about that. Yeah.
A wait leads to something we know how to do that you've been taught.
One of the biggest problems in dog training is wait versus stay. And in this little segment here, we're going to be able to work on a wait and a stay and be able to build desire and build a couple of behaviors, dog catch and back stall. And throughout this session, you'll see Motown go from high anxiety, a whole bunch of offering, off, to very little offering, wait, and a nice solid wait, stall.
Yeah, he was a piece of work at the beginning of this.
I don't really care. Off, yes. A nice stay behavior, up, wait, stall, off. Good job. Good job, bro. Blue dog stuff.
Oh yeah.